Hello everyone, hi, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to another episode reaction to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. This is Haarute, my name is Matt, hello, what's up? So, okay, last week on Bleach, shit's getting real. Like, 1000 Year Blood War has been just a continuous shit getting real every episode feeling, which is pretty good because that wasn't the case in the original. Things are moving quick. And last week we got the Wanderreich, and they actually had a different name for this specific squad, like the Stern Ritters, I don't know German, but we got to see a bunch of anime-ass characters with specific designs show up, and we got to see like a cutaway to each of them as they just say, we're gonna kill everyone in Soul Society. Okay, that's what we're doing. She's getting real. Kira Izuru is dead, or at least he should be dead. If he's not, I'm gonna be like, bullshit. He died in one of those good old, you see a full body shot and half his body's just gone, which is kind of cool. I like that one. I am disappointed that we're not gonna see Wabisuke again because I think that's a cool sword power. The sword looks dumb as shit. It's great, but we're gonna see a bunch of people fighting, I'm guessing, this episode. We're gonna see a lot of Shinigami, which is something I'm down for because I said before, I just want to see my girl Rookie again. We did see her for one like shot last episode for the first time, and I didn't point it out at all because I was just too focused on what had just happened. But we're gonna get to see maybe a bunch of Quincy's just fight a bunch of captains or something. That's what I'm guessing. On the other side of the story, we got to see Ichigo fighting Opium, the dude with the glasses, who has now gone through like a JRPG final boss slash Resident Evil ass transformation. Also, what I was thinking, and I didn't check, I was going to, and then I didn't have the time, but then I forgot. I think that what he was doing was just straight up the same thing Uri was doing when he fought Mayuri, and then he says like, oh yeah, that's what I'm doing, but this one is different. And I'm like, okay, I don't know to what degree, because thinking about it, I think Uri was just absorbing a bunch of energy from his surroundings, which is exactly the same that this guy is doing. So anyway, that's just one thing I want to point out. I don't really have anything else. Let me just jump into this episode and see what the fuck happens. Maybe more people are gonna die. Patreon, check out the link in the description below, pop up on screen. You can support the channel and watch the next 2 episode reactions already, as well as full-length reactions if you're into that. So yeah, that would be cool. I would greatly appreciate that. Let us begin. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, episode 4. Let's go. Playback. Or a recap of the first 3 episodes. You know, this brings me back to the days of old Bleach. We had to see old characters. We have like a 5 minutes recap. You couldn't kill that man 1,000 years ago. Yeah, so the extermination was carried out 200 years ago. That's something I was thinking about during the editing. So there was another kind of conflict that happened 1,000 years ago. Those spears are very intimidating. I have to say that. I said this last week, I wasn't vibing with the OP as much, but I definitely got hooked with the ending. Yes, that's actually what happened. After last week I went and I added the ending song to my playlist and I've been listening to it a lot. I think it's called Haarute by Senarin. I'm sorry, Sangetsu looks way too similar to the Quincy King, and there's a deliberate transition between one to the other. So now I'm trying to connect Ichigo to the King in some level. Oh, we're gonna see Senbon Sakura today, boys. I like that character. That character looks creepy as fuck. I don't know what the deal is, but... oh my god. I feel like some captains might be able to do some damage, but anyone who's not a captain does not have a chance. Well, he exploded. Kill the shadow. Oh, that's a good intro. That's a good title drop. Oh, the butterfly. Ooh, this is... God, I forgot your name. I remember this man. I remember his sword. Kin, shut up. 彼の近くでギターを握るだけでメロディーが涙のように溢れてくる。ゆずるがいなくなったら僕のギターも悲しむよ。僕もギターもすでに泣いてる。Gently weep. 生きて帰れると思うなよ。クインシー。おお。なんだよあの化け物は。一体どうなってるんだ。What the fuck? F. Because they're getting impaled. There probably is another anime bullshit reason, but they're getting impaled. You would scream if that happened to you. What are you gonna do, man? Like... That's my boy. Sabimaru. Let's go! So yeah, I don't... E. Okay. Cute anime girl killing everybody. Kumamura Taicho! Oh my god. We're not gonna get to see all of this in one episode. I'm assuming we're just gonna cut back and forth, which scares me. It scares me that we're just gonna lose people off screen. So I don't think... Ooh, like Armstrong. I was gonna say, I don't think... They have a luchador? Oh hell yeah, Byakuya is here. Use your Bankai. Everyone just use Bankai. Everyone just go nuts. Right, I forgot about that fact. Okay. Well, goodbye luchador, man. Ooh. Sabimaru. I'm afraid. Nope. Doesn't do anything. Oh, this song is great. Yeah, okay, so they have some kind of bullshit technology / ability that just makes their skin not be able to be hit. It's an issue. He's gonna use that. Yeah, they're so strong. That's a problem. It's up to you. Sanbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Well, he's using his. She's using her nuke. Oh boy, they're all using it. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Well, they're absorbing it. That's what I thought the first time I saw it. So we got like 4 Bankai stolen just now. I mean, we still have other captains that can come in and save us somehow, but I'm afraid. Can they absorb multiple? That's the problem here. Oh man just has a gun, I guess. He just lost an eye, I'm guessing. Yo, what if we let Aizen out? Oh, call Ichigo Kurosaki. just call him. What the fuck is happening in this fight? Okay. Ichigo is immune to it. Okay, so they know this now. God, I like that. I love Urahara. Man, this looks great. It's a good one. It's an install super. Wait, who did that? Urahara's like, we gotta go. We gotta go. They just finished this fight and fucking leave. Don't say that, man. That's a bad flag. Okay, Urahara maybe can figure out a way to pierce the armor. How did he do this so quickly? Okay. Blue. Okay. Oh. Okay, we just don't know. Wait, what? He wasn't dead. Fuck! I was worried about that. Fuck! I'm worried about Chad now. Fuck! Is that a fucking prison? Fuck, this is the end of the episode. No! No! I hate having to wait a week for these. This entire episode was just a bunch of bullshit one after another. Orihime didn't seem to get that bad of a wound. It was a bad one, but it wasn't that bad. I'm worried about my boy Chad now. So I learned that the singer for this song is 23 years old. I'm old and I'm turning to dust now. I hate it. I hate it here. She's a great singer. She's very talented. Don't you know, Customer? Don't you know, Customer? Yanagi no kage ni chikai wa nokoru. Daimei no toku hateru tomo. Wrath as the lightning. As the lightning fades. Anyone has a lightning-based Sanpakuto? Not that I can remember. I also don't know who was narrating that. I think it was Komamura, maybe. So, like, with the exception of episode 1, every single other episode has just been so full of shit. I'm sitting here thinking, like, God, why did it have to end? I needed to keep going. I need to watch the next episode right fucking now because it's just so much is happening and it doesn't fucking stop. And, like, I'm watching this episode and for a second, I just had a moment of, like, oh, fuck, when is the episode gonna end? I feel like it's gonna be soon. And then I looked at the time and it was literally 5 seconds away from ending. I'm like, fuck you. Okay, so, this episode was a lot of fucking fighting and a lot of bad things happening to people. Oh god. So, alright. Angel list so far. Kirezuru should be dead. Kyoraku lost an eye. Chad is in a real bad way. Orihime is kind of in a bad... Okay, Orihime's a healer. She can maybe save Chad. Oh, she's doing bad. They're all doing badly. God. Okay, Urahara's gonna have to fight OP, I'm guessing. I don't think we've ever seen Urahara's Bankai, so maybe like because this is something I always thought about in the original show. I'm like, we're fighting Aizen. Why is no one using their Bankai? Like, why are we fucking doing Sakanade? And then it's like, okay, this is Sakanade. It inverts your controls. And it's like, wait, why are you telling him this? And then that was then. And it's like, okay, what is this fucking Bankai, Shinji? And the same applies for like every Visor and several people. Right, Urahara, I need you to come through here, buddy. But okay, on the Soul Society side, which is the important side, and I like that they all recognize that that's the important thing right now. Because I don't really give a shit about Ichigo just fighting some random dude in Wakamundo. I care about what's going on in Soul Society. And so does Urahara and Ichigo. They go like, okay, we win this fight. Okay, fuck it, Ichigo, you gotta go. There's some shit going down on the other side of the portal here. So, okay, he's going to Soul Society, and then he gets interrupted because OP wasn't fucking dead. And why do you turn your back from the body? None of y'all read Homestuck. That's not a thing to be proud of, honestly. 4 Bankais were stolen, and they did confirm stolen, not sealed. And it's funny because I thought stolen first, and then they said sealing, and I'm like, I guess they sealed them, and then they were like, oh my god, they were stealing them, and I'm like, okay, yes, I was right the first time. They are stealing Bankais. I mean, stealing Bankais, what do they do with those? Do they just use them? Do they just grab the medallion and then they can just summon the giant fucking samurai dude that thinking, yo, thing in Myoho. Like, I forgot the name of it. But do they just use that and then they just have ice powers? They have the little things of ice in the back and the wings and shit. Can't they just individually do that, anyone who's holding the like medallion? Or are they gonna like take that away and give it to like the king, and then the king is just gonna have like the bankais of everybody else, right? And we're gonna have to fight that somehow. Like, I'm not sure what they're gonna go for here. It's scary. Like, I like how scary some of these motherfuckers are here. Some quinces here. I think I think that's the one that I really like. Yeah, when they're impaling a bunch of dudes and they're like, why they're all screaming? Why are they all dying in such pain? And it's like, because they're getting impaled. I know that there has to be some other reason. Like, as they're getting impaled, they are getting like their energy sucked out of them or something. Like, their soul is being sucked out. So that would be like extra painful or some shit. But at the same time, I'm like, homie, they're getting impaled. They would be screaming. You would be screaming if you were impaled like that. Stern Raider F. I like this one. F. As Note. I think that's the name. I like that one. That's my favorite one because it looks so fucking creepy. It looks like a Japanese ghost is what it looks like, and I really like that one. I also like that he hasn't like talked at all. It might be mute or something. Like, it's fighting Byakuya and it's doing expressions, very creepy expressions, all of them, and we only see like 2 or 3. But it's not talking. It's not doing anything. I can't even tell what their gender is, and it doesn't fucking matter. It's fucking cool. It's what it is. We also have the cute anime girl, you know, made for figures. We also have the old man that has a gun, and he shot Kyoraku's eye off, I guess. I do like Kyoraku's positive approach to war here, where he's like, you know, we got lucky, because usually Kurotsuchi can like figure out based on information what y'all can do, but he didn't this time. We were late, and some people lost their Bankai. Sucks to be them, but hey, now we, the rest of us who are not fucking chumps, we know that you can steal it, so hey, look at the bright side. Now I have information. It's just like, okay. So we didn't see a lot of fighting this episode. We only saw like a little bit of it. It's fucking nuts because there is fighting happening everywhere. Everything everywhere all at once, you know? It's great because we keep jumping from one to the other, and I'm just at the edge of my seat here like, oh fuck, how many of them are gonna die? Like, oh my god. Because this is the first time, I mean, not the first time, but it gets real shit serious here with this episode here with Bleach, because the only other instance where I can think that things got like real shit serious with Bleach, where like when the one that immediately comes to mind is when Aizen pulls off that ridiculous fucking bullshit where he's like, when wasn't I using Hyokazui Getsu? And then he just fucking kills like 5 people at once. And like, I still don't know what the fuck happened there, because he like sliced people's arms off and shit, and then that wasn't a lasting consequence. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but that was a moment of, oh fuck. But this one is worse because everyone's just fucking dying, and I'm like, this is probably a difference from the original anime from 20 years ago, because, and I mentioned it before already in episode 1, but this is way gorier. It's not like super gory, but it's way gorier, because I feel like in the original anime you got to see a lot of injuries that weren't really injuries. They kind of look like burn marks or something. And it's like, okay, whatever, they took a big hit and they're acting like they're in pain or something. But in this one, you just see people getting sliced the fuck off. You just see people getting sliced in half. You get to see people getting decapitated. There was a guy whose half head came off last episode. There's people with giant holes and they're missing chunks of the body in these episodes. I mean, previously we saw that like a couple of times. Like Ichigo had like a giant hole in his chest at one point, and then he turned into a holo, and then he was fine. I don't know how that works, but sure. But like this time, I just see a bunch of people just getting fucked up, and it's fucked up, and I'm sitting here like, man, the stakes are high. Everyone's just fucking dying. Okay, hold on. I just saw the old man with the gun again. I think he is using, I forgot the name of the attack, he's using the wings and the halo. If what Urahara said is correct, and also I understood him correctly, I think that he said that you cannot use one and the other at the same time. Vol's turn dick. Yeah, I think the Volstern deck is the wings and the halo. When they use that, they just absorb a bunch of Reiatsu and they use it in order to increase their offensive capabilities. And the other one is Blut, which I think is, yeah, drastically increase the offensive or defensive capabilities by injecting like Reiatsu into their veins. They're using nanomachines. They're just using Metal Gear Rising nanomachines. They're Armstrong. They're all Armstrong. So Kyoraku should be good here because he's clearly Jetstream Sam, and he clearly has the one sword that can pierce them. Anyway, so if what he said is correct, then they cannot use one and the other at the same time. So that means that when they use the Volstern Dick, they don't have super armor. That's what that translates into. And if that's the case, then the Omen with the gun, who's right now fighting Kyoraku, he can be hit. He can be hit right now because I just saw a shot of him and he had the wings and the halo, so he's using Volstern deck, which means that he's super powerful, but he doesn't have the armor anymore. So that's good. There's like a luchador. There's just a random luchador, and now he's gone. Sure. We should have had a fucking holo luchador and a rankar luchador. That's what we should have had. Why do we have a fucking German luchador? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I forgot the name of this guy. Captain of Squad 3, I think now. The guy who's blonde and has like an entire bang of hair coming over the right side of his face. I know he's one of the Visor, and I remember the sword name was Kinshasa. I don't remember his actual name though, and I'm afraid of looking it up. I mean, I suppose if I Google Kinshasa, I'll just get the name. But also I could get like a Google image result of it, the way the Bankai looks if we do see it. And I kind of don't want to see that, so Kinshasa guy. I like that guy. I do like that guy, and I do like the idea of having Visors as captains. Because captains that are Visors should also be stronger, because they were captain already before, right? Like Shinji and this guy, and I think Kensei. Was Kensei a captain? I don't remember. But they were captain back in the day. And then Aizen fucked them over, and then they become Visors, and then they were outcast and lived in exile, but now they came back, and they're still captain tier characters, but now they also have Visor power, so they should be super powerful. So I want to see these people just start fucking kicking ass, because like, okay, we lost like 4 Bankais. That's bad. One of them was Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. The other one was Daikuren Hyorinmaru. Those are real bad ones to lose. Those are real good ones. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi in particular is really good. What else did we lose? Tengen Myo, and what was the other one? Oh right, we lost Susumebashi. I mean, I'm guessing you also lose your Shikai. I'm guessing you just lose your Zanpakuto. It's just a fucking piece of metal. So that could be a case. Wasn't there a filler arc that was kind of like this? I didn't watch it, but I think there was a filler arc that was the Rebellion of the Zanpakutos or something like that. I didn't watch it, but I heard people saying it was good back in the day. I just didn't. I watched the Bound filler arc, and then I was like, I'm not gonna watch a filler arc again. So I didn't watch that one. But maybe something like this has happened before. Yakuho Raikouben. That's the name of Susumebachi's Bankai. I'm not gonna... Why did she pull off the nuke? Why did she pull off the fucking nuke? Like, I feel like that was Taikubo just being like, alright, we need another one to be lost, and this one is not going to be missed because this one is like very specific in its use, and the use is to blow up an entire fucking city. She was like, all right, I'm gonna destroy Soul Society myself. Oh my god, why did she fucking pull off the nuke? Anyway, we get to see a bunch of people just fighting at once, you know? We got to see King Shadow guy fighting. There's a luchador somewhere around here. I like that this guy is like, my guitar is already weeping. Is that a Beatles reference? Or better, is that a JoJo reference? You know who might be an ace in the hole here? Kenpachi. Because he doesn't have a Bankai. Kenpachi is if I remember correctly, Kenpachi is just like, I'm just so fucking strong. I just kill everybody. Kenpachi might be okay. Kenpachi might be good, actually. But that's still very scary here. More importantly, I think that's something I need to focus on is the fact that we saw like a couple of fights. We saw like 4 or 5. And we saw that 4 fights are going real bad because they just got the bad guy stolen. But we still have like 9 captains just walking around and like a couple of important lieutenants, you know, like Renji's around, Ruki's around. Shuhei, maybe he can do something. I don't know. We saw him for like a frame here. We have a bunch of captains still around. And because a bunch of captains are still around, it means that we can still maybe win. Maybe. We lost 4 Bankais, but you know, we can something like, I don't know, another captain could come in and help the previous captain that just got their Bankai stolen. And maybe when you kill the Quincy, you can break the medallion and then that releases the Bankai again. Maybe something like that could happen. That's possible. I'm just trying to hold on to some kind of hope here. Ichigo got trapped in like the death zone or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen to Ichigo now. Like, he's just trapped in the Garganta. Urahara could maybe free him out, maybe, but like Urahara is busy right now, so Ichigo's just gonna stay there for like an indefinite amount of time. But something we do know is that Ichigo's Bankai is immune to be stolen, and it seems to be the only one. Okay. I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall here. Looking at the intro, previous week and now this week again, there's like you see Sangetsu, and then you see into the shades of Sangetsu, you see, I think it's the king. And then there's a transition into the king to all of the Stern Raiders or the Wonder Wreck or whatever. That is sus. That to me is like, okay, I have no fucking clue how one would connect to the other, but visually, in terms of what they're doing in the OP, there looks like there is a connection. And plot-wise, what's happening here with the show is looking that there's also some kind of, I mean, there could be a connection, or I don't know, like, I was thinking, like, I don't know, Sangetsu is the fucking king's brother, and it's like, yeah, but Sangetsu is a manifestation of Ichigo's fucking consciousness, isn't it? That's what Sanpakutos are. They come from within you. So, like, I don't know. Like, Ichigo is like the long-lost child of the Quincy King or something. I don't know. Before he was a Quincy, he fucked, and Ichigo came from that lineage or something. Like a long-lost descendant. But I'm focusing on the fact that, like, they cannot steal his Bankai, so I'm like, why? There has to be a reason why he is specifically, you know? There has to be a reason why he's like a priority target, where he's a special target or something. They said something like that last week. And it could just be the fact that, you know, he fucked over Aizen, so they were like, okay, let's not have him do that. But there could also be something more special about Ichigo that they know that we don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with Ichigo. But we're not gonna see him for a little bit because he seems to be sealed away. And now we're just gonna see if Soul Society can fucking survive without him. So Urahara did figure out something very important, which is they cannot use a bolster deck as well as the nanomachines. So if he just tells that to the people in Soul Society, they can be like, oh, okay, we can injure them at this specific moment. Or like, we need to make them start doing that, and then when they do, then we just get them. But the problem is, how do you force them to start doing that? Because they seem to be winning easily without doing it. So I don't know. Okay, there's this very Aizen looking man from previous episode who just got fucked up this episode. We don't see him getting fucked up. We only see like the silhouette of him being split apart. I'm holding on to my theory, but that theory is looking less and less likely. I think that was just a very Aizen looking man. That was not an Aizen projection. But yeah, I don't know. People are getting fucked up. That's the important part here. I don't know what the deal with this man is that has like a weird visor and his teeth are like black and white in a pattern. I don't know what the deal with that man is. I don't know about that design, but I do like the design of F. That's a good one. I like F. I think that's just gonna be it for this video. I'm just gonna go now. I wish this episode was longer, god damn it. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching this reaction episode of Bleach. See you guys next week. And alright everyone, thank you so much for watching this reaction episode of Bleach, 1000 Year Blood War. Check out my Patreon in order to support the channel and watch the next 2 episode reactions, as well as full-length reactions. That would help me out a lot. That would be great. Check out some of my other links, social media, gaming channel, also the stuff that I do. See you guys next time. Take care everybody. Bye bye.